Well, Sunday we ran in the Tunnel to Tower race, and it was held downtown Mobile. We ran from Battleship through Bankhead Tunnel, and it was crazy. It was over 1,600 people there, probably more, and there were guys there from the military that literally, I seen one guy, he had his entire suit, all his entire ODUs on, backpack and all, helmet, boots, and he ran the race in that. It was intense just to see him actually go through running a 5K in that suit, and it wasn't really the coolest morning either. So I mean, it was intense seeing that. It really made an impact on me, and I know a couple of my teammates when they told us the story behind the Tunnel to Towers race. One of the firefighters in New York at the time was going golfing when he got the call. So he rushed back to the station and threw on all his turnout gear and literally ran through a tunnel to get to the towers in New York. And he died in action of trying to save people. So it just, while we ran through Bankhead, I really just focused on that. I focused on him running in all this turnout gear with his helmet and all this heavy fire equipment, and how much courage he had to have and fear at the same time, just to get to these people, to see this catastrophe. I can't even put it in words. I was so young when it happened that it's hard to imagine what he felt. But I know it just put a real sense of awe over everybody that day when they told us the story of why we were doing this race, who it was based upon, and it makes you think about, what kind of country we live in and the patriotism here, and it's just to see all those people running and riding their motorcycles, and the military members running with their gear. It shows the dedication that this country has to wanting to be better and supporting our troops and supporting our citizens. And I don't know, it was an awesome, inspirational day.
Sunday, the University of Mobile team went downtown Mobile to race a 5K race out of respect for the victims and families of the 9/11 events. This was an optional race for our athletes, as they were racing the previous day against Spring Hill, but we had a good turnout. They wanted to show their respect, so they showed up. The story behind this race was that on 9/11 there was a firefighter who was off duty, and he heard about the planes hitting the towers in New York. So the traffic was stopped in New York, so he ran through a tunnel, and he ran 3 miles to the towers to help the firefighters, and unfortunately he was killed in those events. Sunday's event was to commemorate what he did. We started at Battleship Park in Mobile, and we also ran through the tunnel, through the Bankhead Tunnel, to the tower, the RSA Tower in Mobile. So we were following in his footsteps as a mark of respect for what he did. So it was for a good cause, and I was very proud of my athletes who showed up to show their respect for 9/11.